just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Amari Cooper was the man he was looking for, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
In the midst of a tight game like that, you're looking for every play that you can make to try to gain advantage. And if you can continue to get after the quarterback, disrupt the rhythm and timing of this quarterback in the second half, that could be the difference of you being able to pull away.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got the hook up there to Cooper. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. What a big play there for New England. 39 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Here's a run. And he's going the wrong way, dropped back at the 7.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. He'll drop to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Javon Baker. Touchdown, New England. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. You wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Cameron Hayward, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the shotgun, Young. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being complete.
From the gun, it's Young. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. This returnable for Douglas. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On first down, they'll start out with Stevenson. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Patriots first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd down and 3. A carry now for Gibson. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. 2nd time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down. On the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Taking off. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary. But then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up 1st and goal.
Hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and For this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
They'll run with Dillon. And he won't quite get in. Down to the one, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll run. It's Dillon. And he will not get in. The defense standing their ground, pushing him back, and it sets up 4th and goal. So, time to think about 4th and goal coming up. The Patriots out on top. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. So, instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Pats will extend to a 10-0 lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Here's Young to throw. Over the middle, he's got Leggett. 11 yards on the connection there. It's a Carolina first down. Young gonna give it to Brooks. Room to run at the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. It's a gain there of 26 yards. On first down is Young. Xavier Leggett, touchdown, Panthers. Now for the point after. He's got it. Panthers are on the board. It's 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. That is intercepted. And the Panthers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. Another try with Brooks. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
On 2nd down, Young. He runs with it. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Young to throw on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
That is caught at the 3. To the goal line and in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Carolina.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers. There's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pass, right side, taken by Baker. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. And he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
This one intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace.
We had a chance to talk to the defensive coordinator the other day, and remember what he told us, Mike? He said, we know how talented this young rookie quarterback is. He can make all the throws. We've seen him do it in college. It's a different animal now doing this in the NFL. We think we can make him force some bad throws and make some bad decisions, and so far here in the first half, that's exactly what they've done.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Young. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Young. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Really nice job here by the defender. I mean, how often, Mike, do we see on these long downfield passes the defender kind of lose the ball in the air and get himself out of position? Well, that wasn't the case here. Really well done. And if I'm this quarterback, after these back-to-back incompletions, I got to find myself a little rhythm and take some easier throws. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. He is in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
The extra point is good. And the Patriots move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Three points, all that separates these two sides, has half number two. Kicks off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Now Young. He gets it to Jonathan Mingo. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try and run it with Brooks. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. They're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll go play action with Young. Going for it all. And he's in. Xavier Legette. Touchdown, Panthers. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The extra point is up and through. And the Panthers move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. They were not fooled on defense. Saw the screen from the start. It'll be a loss of yardage on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Here's a 2nd and 9. look to throw. That's caught left side by Cooper. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, they go with Dillon. And he's going to be taken down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have two or three that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. He'll mark it at the 3. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. And he'll take it on in. A.J. Dillon. Touchdown, New England.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack, and you certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Give it up the middle to Brooks. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He's got it to Mingo. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That is such a critical area on the field, Mike, between the hash marks and the numbers. Everyone wants to control the middle of the field. Every offense is targeting it. So what does the defense do? They really pack it. So for a quarterback to be able to put this ball out on the perimeter, it just really stresses these defenses, especially in their coverages.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. 2nd down and 8. Out of the shotgun, Young. That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
Young to throw on 1st and 10. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Young. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Going up top. That is caught! And he's got another one! Xavier Legette, touchdown Carolina. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase?
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn.
The second down pass, intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Here's a handoff to Brooks.
Jonathan Brooks to the carry. Out of bounds at the 28-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 6 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Off the play fake. Here's Young. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will score again. Xavier Legette, touchdown, Panthers. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. The PAT, up and good. Panthers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Nearly gave the ball back to his offense with a short field to work with. And tell you what, if I'm this defensive coordinator, I'm going to have all my guys on the jugs machine this week after practice, because when the quarterback gives you a gift like that, you've got it.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This has been tough to watch, Mike, really for a lot of reasons. And when you talk to everybody around this building, they know the future of this organization rests on the shoulders of this young rookie quarterback. And there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be missed throws and misreads. But 4 interceptions into today's game, you find yourself trailing here. at some point, they got to ask themselves, is this rookie giving us the best chance to win now, or are we just all in for the future?
Give inside, it's Brooks. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Throwing on second down, Young. Catch is made, that's Mingo. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep it.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. Point after try forthcoming.
The kicker on point after.
It's up and through. And the Panthers are going to extend their lead.
Panthers 42, Patriots 24.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw is caught by Cooper on the right side. And he will have this at midfield. Forced out of bounds there.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
He'll drop to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll look to throw again. He's got it at the 7. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone, and listen, I understand that hit is coming, but guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not, and you get paid to make the difficult catches, and I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. To the goal line and in. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
42, Patriots 31.
team's ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. They'll go once more with Brooks. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
On the bootleg, it's Young. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down. On the handoff, this is Brooks. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They run out of the gun with Brooks. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. New England going to take their 2nd timeout. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Got his man at the 6. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Xavier Legette, touchdown, Panthers. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. The extra point is good. The Panthers tack on one more to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. They've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. The veteran, Jadeveon Clowney, still at it, and he still has it. He gets the sack. The Panthers will take their first timeout. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. On 4th down, Bryce Baringer out to punt for New England, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. A run out of the gun with Brooks. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. A run with Brooks. Whoa! And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.